What's up everyone, Matt here from Football Dong, a licensed coach, former academy manager, technical director and professional senior coach. Here's episode 1 of a beginner's grassroots session which I videoed with some of my kids out here in Taiwan, so please throughout remember that their first spoken language is not English. And also remember, I'm looking for 3 main things in these grassroots beginner sessions which I deliver, and these are: ensure the kids have fun, ensure the kids remain engaged, which means keeping them as busy as possible and using 1 ball per kid when possible. And number 3 is trying my best to give them an introduction to ball mastery, or basically being comfortable touching the ball with the foot. Engagement and time with the foot on the ball without pressure and too much direction. The only main directions I give are stop, go. Sometimes I will call their number or call a colour. Maybe I'll say try and turn around, or I might say try and score a goal, try and go around me. And that's about it. I try and make it based around fun, social, engaging, without the pressures of the world and school around them. Hope you enjoy. Look out for episode 2 coming up soon. At the start of my sessions, and especially with a new group of children, I normally run through just a few basics of some ball mastery moves. Some of the children haven't even touched a football properly before. When I say properly, I mean they haven't had experience with a ball at their feet for more than just kicking it around. This will normally entail using the sole of our foot, pushing it, pulling it side to side, backward and forwards, and if they've already experienced that, I just do some revision, just again giving them other opportunities to do some more ball mastery. Moving on to the first introductory game, Treasure Hunt, which will give the kids another opportunity to again get a good feel of the ball and allow them to try and keep control of the ball. So basically, the kids are using the ball to dribble up to one of the coloured pads. You can use cones if you haven't got flat markers. They need to collect a flat marker and then return back to their home base. So the flat markers or the cones are the piece of treasure. Each person from 2 teams, depending on how many kids you have, you can split up to 1, 2, 3 different teams. They have to dribble with their ball, collect a piece of treasure and take it back home, put the treasure down and then repeat the same again. Okay. Don't wait coach, it's basically like what's the time Mr. Wolf, where you have to face away from the players and they're allowed to move forward with the ball when you're not facing them. As soon as you turn around, they have to stop. And then when they get within shooting distance of the goal, they're allowed to shoot the ball into the goal and try to score. Okay, you can also make sure that if they do lose control and the ball goes too far forward, you can pick it up and tell them to start again back to the line where they began. Moving on to dribble to shoot. So again, depending how many goals you've got available, you don't need actual net goals. You can make goals out of cones or even jumpers if you want to. Split the kids up into teams. So you number the teams 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you call out a number 1, or you call out a colour, yellow, or let's say blue. Number 1s from each team have to first control the ball, so stop the ball, showing them ball mastery skills again. And then they push the ball forward, try to dribble to the goal and then shoot. It's a good bit of fun, and to make it even more engaging and to give the kids a bit more of a laugh, you can have them start with the ball at the feet already, and you can just do the timings a little bit quicker, so you call the numbers out faster and have all the number 1s race together to then try and dribble and finish in the goal. The main things to remember here is don't be afraid to allow the kids to have fun, to let it get a little bit noisy, to have them laughing, enjoying themselves. Okay, some coaches might feel like they're losing control, but remember, you can stop the game at any time. You can call them in, you can take a water break. It does let them have a little bit more freedom And remember, you control the timings. Finishing off with a good bit of fun, defend or go home. So you tell the kids they have to defend their ball, they have to keep hold of the ball. If the coaches get the ball and score, they score a point. If you get to 5 points, the kids have to go home. You can also change roles. The coaches are defending and the kids have to score 5 or 7 so they can then go home. Of course they love this a lot better because kids love scoring goals. You can do a bit of both, switch it around.
Yeah, we going way up.